then. And we are live. Shout out to all the Making Easy Money family, guys. I know a lot of people were wondering where did I go and what was going on, guys. I had the COVID, and I'm back running on all cylinders. So, with that being said, guys, let's dive right in. Is there any ticker that my boy Adam wants to talk about? UCL. I did forget about it in the title, so we're gonna go over that really quickly. I was just looking at Immx, as you can see, but what we are looking at here at UCL, guys, yes, UCL is coming down in price from that high that we did receive, a nice high, guys, when we hit that young $6.97. Since then, we did come down tremendously in price. But if you look here, guys, we did see lower levels before. Sorry about that. Let me pull up the flow distribution from today. And let me get out the live stream chat on the phone really quickly, guys, so I can communicate with you guys and take any ticker suggestions that you guys want to go over. Any insight I might have on any of these tickers that you guys want to talk about, we'll go over that as well. It's been a long time since we did this, ladies and gentlemen, so we're going to make sure we do it right. And one moment, guys, I'm pulling up the live chat right now. GNPX 100X coming, my boy, the humble Megan. The humble Megan, shout out to you, Megan. GNPX. We're going to talk about that in this video. My boy, Dr. Henry, what's going on, man? He doesn't miss a beat. Okay, let's just say that. BBIG. Okay, we're going to talk about BBIG. We got a lot to talk about, guys. I haven't been in the Discord for what, the last 2 days. So, that being said, looking here at UCL, I know a lot of people are still in this play, but as long as we do not break that $1.80, I do believe that we do have a huge chance to reverse. But if we break under that $1.80, guys, this thing can see the $1.50 range. Now, UCL, the volume is starting to get a little bit concerning. Okay, as you can see here, today's volume was under its average. Okay, now it's been a few days trading under that average. Now we know when UCL is most of the time when UCL is seeing over 500,000 shares being moved around, it's more buying than selling going on. But on today, what we received here today on this order flow distribution, no movement whatsoever in the large scale. Okay, that can be a good thing, but it can be a bad thing. Remember this. All it's going to take is movement from either the outflow large scale or the inflow large scale that is going to move UCL. Now, the longer that we don't see any movement from the large scale here in UCL, that's going to amplify the result of the inflow large scale or inflows and or outflow movement of the large scale that we're going to see here pretty soon. It's going to make or break. It's either going to kick off some buying pressure by the retail investors, or if it is in the outflow flavor, it can cause the retail investors to, panic, guys. So, yeah, I know, not BBLG. We're going to talk about BBIG in this as well. But one other stock I want to go over really quickly, guys, and that is Seac. Now, SEAC is still alive, if you ask me, guys. Yes, we're not above $2 like we want to be, okay? Yes, we did break the $1.50 today. But as you can see here, the slight reversal that we did see here from today's trade, and I mean, we did come down in price slightly, but as you can see here, we're going to talk about the order flow distribution, of course, but as you can see here, the type of volume that has rolled in SEAC was under its average by a lot. Now, looking over at the order flow distribution, as you can see here, we did see large scale movement. It is bigger from the days in the past, this gap wasn't as this big, of course. But as you can see here, that turnover rate is low as well, guys. We are just waiting for the finalization of this um, trailer thing that's going on. Okay, so once that's finalized, this thing can be a nice long-term play. I want to say a 6 months thing. You want to look at this. If you're going to be a part of SEAC, I think you should at least be looking at this in the future, 6 months down the line, due to the fact that we're going to get some revenue reports from the Triller merger. So that's going to be a huge catalyst moving forward. We know by 2030, it's said that the use of the internet is going to be much, much higher than it is now. And things like Triller, TikTok, Facebook, I hope you guys get Meta as well. These things are going to see a lot of revenues and a lot of avenues that they can take to make revenue, guys, because we know that the metaverse is going to be coming in. So far as these tech stocks, social media platforms, and things that can be monetized will be on the front lines. So taking advantage of SEAC, it's a penny stock right now. I do believe that this thing is going to see levels around $7 or $8 within the next 6 months. Okay, so with that being said, guys, take advantage. Okay, take advantage of these prices that is under $1.60. Okay, just or next stock I want to talk. I see ARTL out there in the comment section. Fox, what's going on? Shout out to all the early seed OGs out there, guys. You guys really, really, really do show the love and support. We're gonna talk about ARTL. All right, now ARTL, as you can see here, guys, this thing has been seeing very, very low volume. It's under its average by a lot. Now, if you look here at the week chart from ARTL's recent high was that $1.32. And as you can see here, since then, this stock has almost went down close to $1, guys. We see 44 cent here being today's low, with the high being that 49. Now, we did break under that 50, and we are having problems getting out of this. Now, I do believe that this thing is about to see a huge turn around to the upside to around 70 cent being its quick peak. Now, with that being said, guys, if you are in ARTL above $1, the opportunity, your opportunity window to average down is closing. All right. Now, it's hard to get the buy at the bottom, of course. Sometimes you get a few days later, but you do not want to let this thing creep up on you and miss out on the opportunity to either, like I said, break even due to the fact that you average down at the right time, giving you a low cost average, being able to actually catch that rise, able to sell for a loss, sell for a slight loss or break even or for a slight gain. Now, I know a lot of people are feeling as though that ARTL is just going to continue to fall and see those 20 cent levels and be in trouble from being in compliant of the NASDAQ. That is a huge concern right now, guys. But I do believe that they are going to either have a reverse stock split, which is in the air, okay? So if that does happen, that can be devastating to the company as well. I know it will put them in compliance, but that isn't going to save them alone. We see what happened with CTRM. I know a lot of you guys have been in that stock as well, because I was once a CTRM shareholder, but I had to let that thing go. After that reverse stock split, things went downhill. That may be because of the whole shipping industry, but Yeah, guys, after the reverse stock flip for CTRM, this thing went bad. So that can happen with ARTL, but it will give you a great opportunity if you do buy at the low at the right time, guys, while averaging down. That's the only thing I would do. I wouldn't try to hop in the play. I'll just try to save myself, but try to get it as low as possible on the average down, guys. Don't miss that opportunity so you can shake free of that play. AMC. Now, AMC, guys, you know how I feel about AMC. And I do get a lot of backlash from my viewpoints of AMC, of course. But I'm just keeping it real, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to keep it 100. The AMC short squeeze is what I would say is over. Now, it is an opportunity to make money because the hedge funds do have shares they have to return. But they're not going to be buying shares at a high price to return. As you can see here, they're in a great opportunity to slowly buy back the shares that they have to return. Now, a lot of people are saying that they're going to have to buy back those synthetic shares. If that is, they will have to buy back a lot of shares, guys, but they're not going to do it on the rise. They're going to continue to buy it at a price that is convenient for them, but they're not going to buy too many shares that's going to cause them to have to buy it on the rise. So while AMC is sitting below $24, they're in a great position. And even though they like to get it under $20, that's their sweet spot. Those for the people that were shorting AMC at $65. We're not talking about the people that were shorting AMC at $5. They're not going to be returning any shares at $19, I don't believe. But it is money to be made. You can buy it around the time that you are seeing the hedge funds buying back shares, which is easy money, and we see it happen all the time. All the time. A lot of people are saying that day trading AMC is only going to hurt it, this and that. But personally, guys, I'm in the stock market to make money, not to be a I don't know, man, not to be a part of the AMC thing, guys, because that don't pay the bills. But as you can see here, at the $20, that thing went up to 32. Okay, and then when we hit that low, right here, let me zoom in. When we hit the 20 again, 2080 again, because as you can see here, this is the low on the 6th. The 2080 was the low on December 14th. They are loving that price, and for it to touch that briefly, just like it did on back in December, and it was very brief. That lets me know the hedge funds got their hands in at that $20.80. And they bought a lot, guys. They did buy a lot because that was the day that we were above the average again and a lot above the average on this day. That's when it all kicked off. And as you can see here, we were above the average on the day we hit the 2080 again. We did see a slight rise to the upside in that 2430 during the next trading day. Today was a slow day as well. They want to see if the AMC can sink under that $20. And if it can, they're going to do the same thing. So that's why you want to be a step ahead of the game and acquire those shares that very same day and just take the ride up, guys, and just make some money, because right now just holding on to AMC is just a waste of time, guys. You know, over at the Discord, guys, we making plays for 200%. You know what I'm saying? Multiple times a week. So having your money locked up in faith of others to buy the stock with you and hold it isn't something I would try to suggest to anyone that is following me or supporting anything that I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you guys how I'm gonna play it, and that is how I am playing AMC. If it goes higher, that's cool. But far as the returns that is easily made in the stock market each and every day, if you keep up with the market, it's crazy to tie your money up in AMC. Okay, but if you want to be a part of that, support it, because like I said, the channel name is Making Easy Money, guys, and that's the only thing we're going to be doing here And we got 53 people watching. Shout out to everyone that is watching the live stream. And if you haven't hit that thumbs up, let's get one, guys. But the next stock I'm going to talk to you guys about is Immx. Of course, we're going to talk about it. Oops. I haven't forget about anyone here in the live chat as well. We're going to talk about FTK as well. ALLK, BBIG. I just wanted to go over these few. NG and PX, of course. But anyway, Immx is still holding up. As you can see here, today's volume was low in comparison to the average. But if we check out this order flow distribution, as you can see here, we did see more buying on that large scale. That was very healthy. Friday, to our surprise, we did finish okay Friday, and see that we did have a slight move Monday was awesome. But looking here at this 1 minute chart, this is what I want you guys to check out here. Straight ladder attacks. Easy. This is something that we were receiving here in February from most of the stocks that were receiving a lot of retail investor interest was receiving these type of ladder attacks. Now, Immx is getting a lot of attention from the retail investors right now, guys, and that can cause a stock to start trading above its fundamentals. All right. Now, stocks like that, I don't suggest is a good long-term investment, but it is one hell of a trade. And Immx is going to continue to be one hell of a trade. Back to the day chart though. No, let me show you this 1 minute candle. That was crazy. Even though I wasn't around, guys, I'm always watching. All right. But as you can see here, this huge vector candle shot Immx up 10% right away, relatively quickly, correct? But when things like that happen, you have to expect when they're in position to make some quick cash, they're going to exit. Okay, they're going to lock in some gains because I do it all the time. That's what they call smart money in the market. But we want to be there before the smart money. And as you guys know, we were here before the smart money. That's why I tell you guys all the time, an easy seat. Well, an early seat is an easy seat. But when you get that late seat, guys, it's an angry one. So looking here, though, the type of volume that rolled in here, like I said, was under its average. Back to the order flow distribution on today's trading. As you can see here, we did receive more buying on that small scale. Now, the selling did pick up right after the huge volume that was rolling in here. Volume did slow down after this, but to my surprise, guys, the retail investor interest in Immx is so high. It didn't phase them, guys. We started to see the volume slow down, but it was more buying being done by the retail investor than anything. As you can see here, this slow volume time period that we had here at Immx, the next buying that started to go on was by retail investors. Also, we stayed along the VWAP and closed above this thing, and the slight selling pressure that we received here so far in the aftermarket hours isn't concerning at all. Okay, isn't concerning at all. Low volume, something that we tend to see here a lot in Immx. I tend to see that all the time. Yo, Just No Bones, what's good, bro? What is good, B Nixon? It's moving nice today. Yep. Um, yeah, Just No Bones, all in the Discord, guys. This is one of our guys over at the Discord. If you're not in there, trust me, you're missing out, guys. You're missing out on a lot. Good community. Great analyst alerts, and everyone is very helpful and knowledgeable of the stock market. Trust me, man. One of the best Discords out there. Now, from dropping from that, the way this thing picked back up was all done by retail investors. So with that being said, this thing can start trading above its fundamentals. But when things like that is in play, it's not a good investment, but it is one hell of a trade. And being there before it all kicks off, it's going to be all beneficial. And as you guys can see here, just like Seac, you know what I'm saying? When we bought Seac that morning, when we alerted it on Discord that morning, if you were there, I want to say like probably 2 hours later, the announcement of that Triller thing came out, and that's when we started to see big money move into the stock. So you want to get there right before it happens, not buying during it, because you will be in the situation. Just like if we look at Seac chart. Oops, if we look at Seac, why isn't freaking okay? I don't know what is going on. Glad you feeling better. Thank you. I am feeling much better. Mad Options was good. Bbig. Guys, well, I know I haven't been interacting over at the Discord the last couple days. Shout out to Legacy Mom. She is very, very active and is learning a lot over in the Discord. And I notice it all nice information she puts out there. Let me check it out. Today's after hour high movers. Okay. Does anything stick out to me looking at the after hours highest movers for trying to snag something right now before the aftermarket close? Let's look at it. Let's talk about it. I know I'm kind of late on this one. It would have been best if we would have been watching this here right away on the live stream, but we're gonna get better in time, guys. All right. Let me look at it on the phone because I can see the chart on the phone. Just give me a second, guys. I'm pulling up a chart really quickly. All right. Any Bears fans out there? If so, I'm sorry to hear that. Hmm. 1 second, guys. Just pulling up these charts on my phone really quickly. Let's see here. Some low volume. EPS, just an earnings report. Nothing I'll jump after. Heck no, guys. Stay away from this right now. Trying to buy something I would get out because this is only trended off some nice earnings report, and that doesn't last long. All right. So this isn't something I would go after. Let's check out what's going on with this thing. Low volume, very low volume, extremely low aftermarket volume. Very, very low. The drop in price though was a bad earnings. Ooh, huge drop Price in today's trading up 15%. Yeah, guys, this is a total bull trap. Total bull trap. I wouldn't touch it. All right. Yeah, I wouldn't touch that. Let's see here. Let's check out ACD. This one here. Nice fiscal year report announces a third quarter. Also trading off of its earnings report. Oh. Nothing I go after, guys. You know, earnings reports for these type of stocks don't last long. Nah. One day. Let's see the highest day movers today. Anything from BBLG, today's movement on that. Holding this over throughout the week. Do I think it peaked? No. I don't think this thing peaked. No. And just off the news, I mean, that ain't really too much. Big moving stock moves, but they can present a nice swing cycle though. I can see this nice swing cycle play. It's showing. Shout out to my boy Dustin. Love the content, love the channel. Let's get this easy money 2020. Guys, yeah. Look, we're gonna be having classes pretty soon over at the Patreon. I'm gonna be showing you techniques how to identify a swing cycle so you will be able to find these gems yourself. Also how to basically, I'm going to be showing you screeners that I use as well, how to identify a nice long-term play, um, how to look at the market as a whole, dissecting sector by sector, trying to find the best moving sector of the day, and finding the stock that is seeing the most potential and momentum swings. Nice momentum swing plays we're going to be teaching over at the channel as well, at Patreon, guys. And I'm going to be doing live trading, and a few other of our analysts will be doing that as well on the Patreon. We're going to be starting that in 2020. So if you're part of the Discord, you will know first. All right, guys. So that being said, I'm just looking at the live chat. Smart Parker 326. Oh, that's Ruby. Shout out to Ruby, one of the early COGs as well, guys. We're gonna be doing more. We're gonna be doing extra live streams with that as well with the early COGs. Um, I just been sick. Holidays, guys. You know how that goes. Oh yeah, I got a birthday coming up in February. We're gonna be doing something for you guys on the birthday as well. Just looking at the live chat. All right, but BBLG, yeah, I think this is going to present a nice swing cycle. If pre-market, we should see some nice buying pressure roll into this right away in the pre-market. As you can see here, the type of selling pressure that this did receive here in the aftermarket hours isn't too concerning, but it is close to that VWAP. I do like the type of volume that rolled into this play, even though we see a 513 now. I do believe that we're going to see a higher price. This isn't the end. This isn't the beginning of the falling wedge. We're going to see another high here tomorrow. That 617 is likely to be beaten here tomorrow. But you guys know you want to lock in gains. I would have did that. I didn't buy anything here today. I didn't day trade anything here today, guys. Um, Basically, I was just watching everything today. I didn't buy anything, sell, none of that. Had to go to the doctor. Got cleared of the COVID. So that being said, I'm back on all cylinders. You will be seeing more live streams, videos, um, more interactive in the Discord as well. We're gonna, like I said, we're starting the process of getting classes ready for everyone out there. As you can see, the rebranding of the channel. We've been working on that, me and Black Nicholson. It's just been a lot of behind the scenes things that we were taking care of, guys. So I'm back at it, like I always say, like a crack addict. Now, one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about though is that let me see here. We want to talk about RETO, most definitely. We got to talk about RETO. Now, back at the day chart. As you can see here, RETO is still holding up. I do like what I see here on this day chart. If you guys don't know how to read a day chart yet, we're going to be talking about that in the classes as well. And if you know how to read the day chart, you know what you're looking at, guys. This thing looks very, very good. As you can see here, the last 2 days of trading, we do see a good consolidation. I love it. Looking here at this analysis on order flow distribution. As far as the order flow distribution, we haven't seen any movement in the last 2 days, but 3 days before that, it was very great and in our favor. We do see slight selling on that small scale, okay, and slight selling on the medium, but not too much. As you can see here, a very slow day. The type of volume that rolled in here was very low, very, very low in comparison to that average. That's not concerning when you are consolidating and not seeing too much of a drop. Now, if you see a drop on some low volume, that is a scare. Now, as you can see here, though, loving the day chart, the type of volume that rolled in here, like I said, is very, very low, low turnover rate. Far as my price predictions moving forward for RETO, what I want to see us consolidate to like around Wednesday. I want us to build some pressure. Okay, I want these pipes to start building. All right, and then I want to see us bust to the upside. Far as like levels that we do need to pass, we do need to pass that 183. We do have super resistance right now at that buck 50. Huge resistance at the buck 50 right now. Now, RETO, low volume, is and can be in our favor right now. Okay. That lets us know not too many eyes is on it. Like I said, early seat. We want to beat the smart money. We want to be there before the smart money. It is smart money in the play now, but it didn't come like we thought it was right away. It did take time after this is our second time playing RETO here on the channel as well as the Discord. And first time we got out a few days before that huge drop. We did leave money on the table. As you can see here, it peaked at that $3.36. No one's seen this coming, that drop. But getting back into that 77 cent, we're still in a good position. As far as the good position goes, though, 77 cent, we didn't average up at all or anything like that, guys. But I do want to say this. RETO, I see RETO beating that 52-week high on this next run. Okay, but it's not going to be a quick one. Okay, I do believe and I do feel comfortable with keeping my money in RETO for I want to say 6 months. I do feel comfortable with the 6-month rule with RETO, but I plan on exiting before the 6 months. I do think that we will see that 52-week high broken within the next I want to say the next 30 days of trading. within the next 30 days of trading, we can and more than likely going to break that 52-week high. Especially if we continue to see the type of buying pressure that we were receiving a couple days ago consistently. As you can see here, the way this thing was on an uptrend here and in the past when we bought this stock. So that's why I am comfortable with it, traded it in the past. And I like the type of movement that it tends to see. Now, as far as seeing another drop like we received here at these prices, guys, no. Large, let's say the bigger institutions like this stock at this price, as you can see here, and retail investors, but not too many people are on this play just yet, guys. And you know it. Now we're going to see a wave of investors probably start talking about this thing, especially if it breaks the 52-week high quickly. Now I see it breaking it, like I said, within the next 30 days of trading. Not the next 30 days, the next 30 days of trading. I do believe we can break this 52-week high. But that's going to come off low volume, guys. Trust me. We've seen it happen plenty of times. Another stock that was doing things like this. Which one is it? Hold on, guys. It's another stock that we were just talking about. UCL. I forgot. UCL. UCL moves slowly but surely, just like Reto. But UCL took I want to say a longer fall. Not as steep, but it took a longer fall. Do I believe it's going to rebuild? It's buying pressure and interest by investors like Reto is trying. I do believe Reto, like I said, going to beat that 52-week high. But yes, I do have very great confidence in UCL, guys. Very, very great confidence. Buying at the low. Just No Bones hit us with that early seat. Yes, love that news. J Boogie, yo, Chris, he already went over UCL. You gotta scroll back, brother. Y'all crazy. Hitting a shot, nuts for that one. But no, we'll talk about. I want to talk about. Give me some new ones, guys. Give me some new ones. Ispc. Ispc. All right. Let me check in. 1, 2, 3. Let me just check. I haven't been charting this today, so let me go over it. I'm going over it with you guys. Authentic and organic, as you can see here. Three nice consolidation days. Do I think we will repeat this same pattern that we have been seeing here a lot? Or is this wedge just going to continue to go down? Looking at these 3 consolidation days with the type of volume that it's receiving, nice consistent volume around 1.5 million. Not any extra interest from either side, it's looking like. And yes, that is correct. Not too much interest from either side. This one is a hard cookie to crack. A very hard cookie to crack, but I do believe that this thing is going to see some more consolidation. But it's more than likely going to continue to fall. To be 100 with you guys, completely honest, if you are in this thing, I can see some more consolidation and it going down. I don't think we're going to see another spike. And these spikes, I want to go back to 11.5. And these spikes are just looking like bull traps. ART. We already went over ADR. We'll talk about BFRI. Nice day, nice day. Like I said, guys, I ain't do too much today. Had that doctor's appointment, so a lot of this stuff that we looking over, I didn't get it charted for today. So no, we ain't too late to get in Aacg. Let me check that out. Let me just answer this question real quick. Sound like he's in urgency. This question, is this the right? I want to make sure this is correct. Is it too late to get in Aacg? All right. I mean, honestly, if you were looking to buy this thing right before the aftermarket closed, I would say don't do it. I would say if it was that urgent, you're going to see a reversal in the pre-market on this thing because it may fall a little bit more or may see some consolidation. Yeah, you want to get it right before reversal. Let's see if we've seen any hype. Yeah, so what you want to do is, yeah, I just wait until pre-market. I wouldn't be trying to lock this thing in right this second. All right, let's see if this. Not too much crazy selling going on a large scale. We see that medium being outpacing that inflow during the trading day, though. See what happened in the pre-market. Very low volume. Very low trading volume. Stock average only 613. Yeah, just wait till the pre-market. I wouldn't go after this right now. You good. You're good. You not spamming, man, at all. How many likes we got? We got 67 and 65 people watching. I can't complain, guys. It's been a while since we did this one. So I'm a little bit, feel like I'm new to this. A little bit. Hold on, let's go over. Huge drop in price. This got to be some news. Tell me there's some news. Let's see. Like I said, guys, I ain't get to do too much in the market really today. So, tops. Oh, shoot. Wow. This is huge landslide. Huge landslide. And we all know what caused it. That large scale right away. Those orders really pushed this thing down. This minute alone, it dropped 13.02%. That will cause any retail investor, more so large retail investors, to start selling. Okay, so that's just a snowball effect. And this minute alone, we saw 467,000 shares pushed out. Let me see. 664 million. Wow. Pre-market, we start to see huge selling as well. Yeah, this thing may be seeing its bottom. I would grab some shares at 78.40. 74 was low. Yeah, guys, this will be a lotto pick for me. A nice lotto grab. a very nice lotto grab with the odds being in your favor. Nice lotto grab at the end of the day. Wouldn't go too crazy on it. Play it safe, but it'll be a nice bottom grab right now for a quick lotto. I do think this thing can see levels around. We see 78 cents right now. This thing can see 86 easily tomorrow being the floor. I do see a lot of large scale orders coming in here tomorrow, especially the ones that is long term in this play. Snag up some shares. So we should see some large scale orders coming in hugely in favoring the inflow in PETZ tomorrow. No news on it. Drop. A no news drop like this, man, this thing finna see a reversal. All right. Did you talk about SEAC? We'll talk about SEAC again because you guys know a lot of us in the Discord is still in this place. So it's a must that we go over it again, guys. Did he ever cover Page? No, I'm gonna go over Page really quickly. I don't know if my cat on my phone is just going over slowly or just giving me these messages late. Because I'm getting a wave of messages. Alexander want to talk about Page. I got you, Alex. GNPX. All right, hey Chris, I'm gonna go over GNPX because Chris dropped that bomb on us early, I believe, or someone did. Let me go over that again. I think Chris dropped the bomb, right? All right, come on. SEAC. SEAC, like I was saying, man, SEAC is still in a good position. This is something that I feel great using the 6-month rule on. If you don't know about the 6-month rule, like I was saying, guys, we're gonna be having classes on Patreon about all this, and I'm excited about it, guys. So as you can see here, 6-month rule. I feel good with the 6-month rule with SEAC. That's meaning I feel good holding it for 6 months, and reason being because the Triller thing, guys, we know that revenue report itself is going to be a huge catalyst for any stock that is trying to pull a merger with a company like that. Okay, so if they do the merger with that, bring that thing public, that revenue report, even the speculation of that revenue report is going to just be buying pressure galore. See, so with that being said, anytime I can get slow drops, slow dips, or I will really buy this thing on a weekly dip. Okay, because 6-month rule, that's something that you want to go for. Buying at the weekly dips instead of a daily. As you can see here, looking at this chart, it's very efficient to do that. Back to the 1 minute though, because I want to see how it closed. Closed okay. Like I said, guys, nice close here in SEAC. Triller announcement, huge catalyst. Revenue report on that once that merger is announced. It's just everything is set up perfectly. Heck yeah, SEAC is still a good buy. If you ask me, you know, when we got this thing, guys, I forget what price we got it at. Somebody call it out on the Discord. Somebody run over to the Discord immediately. Let me know what price was SEAC alerted. I'm gonna do a giveaway. Anything, I'll do a giveaway for first one. Drop it in the comment section. I'll do a giveaway on one item out the MBM store of your choice. Just waiting for somebody to drop that comment below. We're gonna keep going though. Was it 120? Was it 120? Black Nicholson, check it out for me. Whoever dropped that comment gets one free item of your choosing of the Easy Money store. Making Easy Money store. And all you gotta do is just run over to the Discord right now and tell us what price was SEAC alerted on the Discord. Black Nicholson, check it out for me. But SEAC, looking here, like I said, this thing still got some room to run, a lot of room to run, a lot of potential. As you can see here, the large scale orders came in the last 2 days, looking good. Nice large scale orders at that. Looking here at this day chart, makes me feel even better. After that huge spike, guys, this is something, news like this, the day that this thing ran like this, people are going to lock in gains. That's just obvious. Anytime you see a moon jump like this, you're going to see gains locked in across the board, especially by larger investors, which really brings the stock down quick like this. But they didn't sell completely, as you can see here. And with the Triller announcement lingering, this thing is just short money. All right. So I'm surprised it didn't reverse too quickly, but I'm happy it did. And they saying 157. Benny saying 157. Come on. Black Nicholson, who correct? Once you see the first answer. Alerted it on 12/13. My boy Dustin Miles dropped the date. Tosh A say $12.20. Who won it? Yeah, we're gonna give out that. Man, let's go check it out. Because Black Nicholson, he says, let's go check it out, guys. I don't know when it was, what price it was. Was it here? I think it was. My boy say, Dustin said it was alerted 12/13. Let's go to 12/13. SEAC $1.20. Entry was $1.20. Tosh did win that. Dustin did come out with the date, so meet me over at the Discord, Dustin and Tosh, so I can get you those items from the store. I'm gonna give out just 2 of them since Dustin, you did come up to that date, so I got to give you that one. And Tosh dropped the entry point. So yeah, that was at $1.20, 12/13. That was right before the Triller announcement, and it ran to that $3.44. We're still sitting in a good position for those that is still holding that $1.20. You know, we locked in gains on the way up. Did get a re-entry here in SEAC, our second time playing it. I'm confident in it. I'm confident in it. And one thing for certain, guys, you have to know when to lock in gains. I do have a strategy on that. Okay, I'm gonna be talking about that later on in the Patreon and all that stuff. So I'm excited to start doing those. More live streams coming for sure. We're gonna start doing the 250 like we were doing in the past, the last 10 minutes of the stock market. We will be going live at that time, set schedule. We're gonna start back doing that. So yeah, guys. So with that being said, my easy money family, may the gains be with you. And yeah, don't miss the rundown video, guys. I'm about to start getting that out right now. And oh yeah, Tosh A and my boy Dustin, meet me over in the Discord immediately so we can get you those items. Easy money, Obi out.